Hey, what's going on, guys? So we just heard Nikola's earnings call, and quite a few things were happening there. Like I said, I don't typically cover Nikola. I like to cover the sector, but however, Nikola being in the sector, it's good to know where the market is heading, the hurdles, and the direction that everybody's trying to take. So once again, Nikola is pivoting. It used to be all about BEV. Well, it used to be hydrogen. Then they flipped to BEVs. Then they realized that's not profitable. Now they're flipping back to hydrogen. So all these pivots are extremely costly. As you can see, it reflects in the stock price as well. One thing that really shocked me was they pretty much sold off their European market for a little bit of cash. That's going to give a couple of weeks of a runway. And they tried to structure it in a phone call saying we need to focus on our North American market. That really means just California. That's where the incentives are. That's where the push is. However, selling off the European market, I believe, was a big mistake, because Europe, with regards to hydrogen, will far excel and move a lot quicker than US will. And terrain is a lot different. In US, you have much longer haul routes, which means you need a lot more hydrogen networks throughout the span of the country, where in Europe, you have shorter routes, but you already have a lot of hydrogen built out. So Nikola FCV would have been, my opinion, more successful in Europe than in States. However, in the future, that might turn around, but selling off something that could be profitable quicker in Europe than North America was a big mistake. To me, another management flawed mistake. Other points I'm not too keen about. The financials are what they are. They really, by the Q4, it's going to be really hard for them to sustain their power, their buying power, their operational cost. What I mean by buying power is buying from suppliers and everything else. I mean, it might come even closer. I mean, there's a lot of things depending on Nikola where they're still under the impression they're going to get the $1.3 billion loan. None of that is confirmed. Everything is a speculation. So pretty much you're running your operation based on a speculation. Right now, it looks of it, they're heading into the reverse stock split, because the stock is going to be trading 30 days below $1. So the things are not looking that great for Nikola. Unfortunately, retail investors that believe the original presentations are doomed. The management, they kept on changing their business plan. They kept on pivoting. Again, hurted the retail investors, and it's just the overall concept of their plan is just, the execution is has a lot of flaws, and management still keeps taking very large salaries, which I don't think they deserve at this point until they prove something. So overall, Nikola's lifespan, I give it another 2 quarters, and that's it. Either somebody's going to acquire them for pennies on a dollar. And talking about acquiring, what are you really now acquiring, right? You lost your European market. You're purchasing a company that sells you BEVs where you can't charge them. They're selling you fuel cell trucks where you can't charge them. You only have maybe 2 stations in California. So what are you really buying out of it at this point right now? In 10 years, a different story. Right now, who knows? So overall, not pleased with Nikola's earnings call. Not much there, to be honest. I am a Holland investor. I'm not a big fan of Nikola, mainly the management. I'm not a fan of them, never was, and this earnings call just proves that case.